welcome back to another Death Battle. Today we are doing Bowser versus Ganon, the Mario versus Sega, not Sega, Zelda franchise. Now, honestly, I know both of them. Do I play them in Super Smash Bros? Time to time, depending on which move. I believe I used them like in the finale in the Adventure Mode in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I think I used them in the finale. I don't remember. It's been months since I played that, so. Oof, I don't know who I think is gonna win. They're both good. They're both evil. You know, after the Bowser versus Eggman, this is 9 years ago. I don't know what to expect. So without further ado, I don't want to waste any more time. Let's get into this reaction.
Ever since the invention of princesses, there have been princess kidnappers. And these two are certainly among the top tier in their trade.
Oh, that's true.
Bowser, the king of the Koopas, and Ganon, the demon king. He's an boomstick.
I don't know he was a demon king. I just thought it was just a regular evil king. So,
Win a death battle.
this is gonna be tough.
Once upon a time, a giant turtle had a dream. He would conquer the Mushroom Kingdom by turning everyone in it into brick.
Oh.
But one pesky princess had the gall to undo his mystical masonry. Naturally, King Bowser Koopa had only one sensible option. He snatched her up and locked her away in his castle. No, not that castle. That castle. Because what's a little kidnapping when you've already morphed thousands of innocents into brick? With the princess out of the picture, Bowser finally had it all. Until two pesky portly plumbers popped up out of nowhere and procured his petulant princess. Nice job on that alliteration. I'm surprised you know what alliteration means. Of course, my conspicuous co-host. Anyway, if there's one thing to say about Bowser, it's that he never gives up.
Yeah.
He's always hatching a new scheme for domination with his
That
army,
is true.
and you know it's going to involve some princess pilfering.
And some kidnapping the princess for sure.
Incredibly tough. Probably due to his natural turtliness. That's not a real word, but you are correct. Bowser's seemingly indestructible shell can take an insane amount of abuse, as can the rest of him, really. Not only that, but his shell's great for doling out damage. Probably because of the impale-a-man-sized spikes, which he can shoot out of a shell like a goddamn cannon. Bowser also fights with teeth and claws, and is capable of lifting and throwing massive amounts of weight. He could probably even lift your mother, Wiz. Hey, Lord knows I couldn't. He's also got a bunch of weapons to throw around, like hammers, spike balls, and Mecha Koopas, all from the safety of the happiest flying machine.
Oh, so this is not an army. This is just hand-by combat. That makes sense.
Is that spelled with C's or K's? An impressive airborne vehicle which can somehow drop ammunition exactly the size of itself. Probably via some kind of magic. Oh yeah, have we mentioned that this is a magic turtle? He can breathe fire like a dragon, shapeshift into anything, and even grow at will to be as big as a castle. Which is also a transformer. You think he can grow his... No, I don't want to think about it.
No!
Seen a turtle penis? They're horrifying. I haven't. Why have you? Science.
I have.
Anyway, with his size increase comes a tremendous boost in power. Not only can he fight a castle, he can pick the whole thing up and throw it. He's tough enough to survive lava of any temperature, even when it melts off his skin. He's withstood a point-blank supernova and being sucked into a black hole.
Multiple times. Yep.
And consider, a black hole is a complete compression of space and time which stretches anything apart, even light itself. And you'd think with all this awesome power, Bowser could take over the Mushroom Kingdom, like, no problem. Except he's an idiot. He's constantly underestimating his opponents. He builds traps in his castles which always end up being used against him. And to top it all off, he's illiterate. Still, with his incredible ferocity and brute force, it's no wonder Bowser strikes fear across the Mushroom Kingdom. Until they all get together for go-karting or some tennis. Take it from me, Boomstick. You can't always be the bad guy. Okay.
Oh, not this one.
The peaceful kingdom of Hyrule is full of hidden terrors. giant spiders, a dragon who eats rock people, and that red-headed fairy with boobs that'll poke your eyes out and a laugh that can melt any erection. But
What?
the most dangerous fiend of all is the Demon King, Ganon. However, before he became a giant blue pig demon, Ganon was actually just a man named Ganondorf. Ganondorf was raised in the Gerudo Desert as a student of magic.
He's 7'6"?
Rova witches. But while the Gerudo
Goddamn, he's taller than everybody here.
Growing up
Well,
in the desert obviously wasn't the best.
Goodbye.
Because,
He's gonna.
you know, sand. I don't like sand. It's coarse, rough, and irritating. It gets old you
No.
fucking dare. Fortunately for
What?
Ganon and our viewers, his destiny would take him beyond the sand. See, turns out he's the reincarnation of the demon Demise, who happens to be the root of all evil. Because what else would you grow up to be with a name like that?
I don't know.
Upon his defeat, Demise cursed the blood of the goddess and the spirit of the hero to be forever plagued by a physical embodiment of his rage. Wow, that's some hardcore shit. Talk about a sore loser. But for Ganondorf, being the Lord of Demons Reborn has its upsides, like being really good at magic. Among the numerous spells he knows, he can summon phantoms to fight alongside him, freeze enemies with waves of darkness, cast deadly curses, teleport, fly, and create orbs of electric energy which can stop foes in their tracks. And they double as a deadly game of Pong. Also, he's a master swordsman, capable of wielding two blades at once with extreme efficiency. But being the king of all evil with awesome skills wasn't enough. Ganondorf grew jealous of Hyrule's prosperity and, like any good reincarnation of pure evil, wanted to take it for himself.
Yeah, fair enough.
Triforce,
Yeah.
a legendary relic said to grant the wish of any who may touch it. But when it was finally within his grasp, two of its pieces rejected him harder than Wiz's last date. However, the one that stuck around...
He's 1/3 of the Triforce. Yes, because Zelda and Link is the other half.
Incredible strength and unlimited mystical power. Its only downside, or upside depending on how you see it, is that it turned him into a giant demon pig. With this form came immense power and a new name, Ganon.
That's it. Oh, jeez.
Everything's better with bacon.
Oh!
He's fast enough to dodge arrows point blank without
Can't break
looking.
walls.
He's strong enough to destroy stone walls and buildings.
Possess a soulless Zelda. Curse of Deku Tree to death. Death of the hero, whatever.
Supposedly grants him immortality, Ganon can still be slain, and is specifically vulnerable to holy weapons like the Master Sword. Though he has survived being impaled by one, and then killed his executioner with his bare hands. He's also extremely arrogant, often underestimating his smaller, weaker opponents. At least until they drive a sword through his head. But hey, when you're a titanic, dying, vulnerable pig sorcerer, you can afford to be a bit cocky.
That laugh though, yeah. Sounds like my uncle laugh.
All right,
Not even a joke at this point.
Let's end this debate once and for all. It's time for a death battle! Boss style.
Boss style? Boss style? Wow, wow. Wow, wow. Wow, wow. Wow, wow. I don't know how Shy Guy sounds like. I'm just making up sounds. Oh! Well, shit. You fucked up now, Shy Guy. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. Protect your enemies. Protect your minion. Damn, throw a cheer at him? That seems harsh, isn't it? Ooh! Come on, Bowser! Come on! You win! You win versus Eggman. I don't know about this one. This was 9 years ago. Go. Next go. that a JoJo reference? Ooh. Okay, guys, I don't watch JoJo. Okay. So if that was an anime reference, can you tell me it was a JoJo or not? If it is, then I see clips, but I never watched the show. But if it's not, then tell me what anime is it. Come on, Bowser. Come on, homie. Oh. Where's that? Well, damn. Gee, okay. They were playing tennis. Huh. Shit. Oh. But he cannot die. Because Dry Bowser, he cannot die. He canonically cannot die. He's immune to lava. Or that too. Or that. Oh, you fucking idiot, Bowser. Well. Oh! That's gonna hurt his eye! Did you fucking eat him? Does that count? Ooh. But he cannot die! Wait.
KO! That'll do, pig. That'll do. Bowser may have had the advantage.
Wait! Is this canon?
Out in the end.
Because on Bowser vs. Eggman, Bowser did because of the dry bones. But in here, I don't know because this is 9 years ago. I don't want to like misjudge it for some reason. This is why I'm trying to wait until it.
Sword and silver arrows, so while Bowser couldn't hurt him, he couldn't exactly kill him. Meanwhile, Bowser could survive almost anything.
He literally survived anything.
Super Mario Brothers DS after falling into some kind of super lava. It's gotta be since he survived molten tips before unscathed. He became Dry Bowser, and after a strong enough impact, not even his own magic could reassemble his body. You can even see the light missing in his eyes. So in this case, for all intents and purposes, Bowser was dead by magic and force. With Ganon's unlimited pool of magic power, he not only cursed Bowser's body to decay like he did the Deku Tree, but also blasted him apart with enough force to more than surpass that fall in the castle. Ganon had this fight war locked down. The winner is Ganon.
Well, there's gonna be a debate on me on this because I don't know how to feel about it, to be honest. It's not against. I'm gonna say this right now. It's not against Death Battle. It's just against because this is 10 years ago. This is almost 10 years ago. There's 9 years in total, about to be 10. But this is almost 10 years ago, and I don't want to like compare this to Bowser vs. Eggman. But I feel like Bowser vs. Eggman is the most what Bowser did. In this case, not. And he didn't. I mean, obviously, yeah. Eggman is an idiot. Well, he's not an idiot, but he's an evil genius. But he doesn't take care of his army like Bowser did. But in this case, this is not an army battle. It's just a hand-to-hand combat. So if it's just like a hand-to-hand combat, then yeah, Ganondorf canonically won by that. I would say like almost a landslide on that. I would say almost, but if we're talking about like armies, then Bowser would have won because of the army. But yeah, I can't like I kind of like argue on this one because even though I will say my opinion, will probably be like, oh, it's years old. I'm like, I know this is years old. So thanks for watching. If you like it, like, subscribe. Want to see more of Death Battle? I was doing this, by the way. We're getting more in depth battles, guys. Okay, so see you guys in the next reaction. Bye.